Alrighty then. So give me a sound check here, just real fast. Let's make sure the sound is on. Make sure we have everything here. How is everybody? What is going on out there in the land of America? I'm seeing all over the place there are people who are getting arrested and charged with crimes. It's happening to every activist in America right now. The real what seems to be the real battle is this battle for what your camera lens is allowed to see. And that's what we're everybody hit the like button if you would please. Welcome to another video from Delete Laws. And so I was just watching thank you, I appreciate it. I was just watching for public safety. For public safety is overdoing a fundraiser. And tonight I'm doing a fundraiser for XXGeo. So XXGeo, I'll see you tonight around 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, the thing going on in our country right now is that if you are an activist and you are fighting back against this tyrannical police state, prison state, death state, then what's happening across America is you're being arrested. People are being arrested. People are being arrested left and right. And they're, for public safety is doing a fundraiser to try to get his try to raise enough money for his retainer for his attorney. But it's happening to everybody. And I like for public safety out of Indiana. I like that auditor. But it's just happening to so many people all over the country. And it's just so strange. It's just so strange. I have such a hard time getting it wrapped around my noodle that this is our country, and our country has now turned into 1984. Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. Take your finger and just hit the like button real quick, and then put in the comment section, OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. We don't stop. It doesn't, Jeff Hates Pigs said I sound like I'm tired. Jeff, it doesn't matter how tired I am. I am not going to stop. I will not stop. I will not quit. I will not deviate. So let me open up a couple things on my computer here so that I can start to bring some people in and start to give away some trifolds and 5A cop cards. And so I want to open up with just a few things here. Number one, when did it become popular to just arrest an attractive person? When did that become like a thing on the internet? Because I keep seeing these videos of like, entitled girl gets arrested, or, prom king goes to jail and things like this. And it's like, when did that become like a thing? When did it become like cool to like, so anyway, listen, I'm going to do this. I'm going to talk about this 20-year-old girl who gets arrested. She gets arrested and they take her to the dungeon. And, to be honest, she is super cute. She's 20 years old and she looks cute. And they arrest her for nothing. If they had just left her alone, she wouldn't have had any criminal charges. She wouldn't have gone to jail. I mean, you have to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You can't talk to cops. You cannot have conversations with cops. You can't have a back and forth friendly banter with a cop. So I'm going to give away my trifold today. Anybody who orders one thing from my website, Delete Laws, I'm then going to send you everything I sell for free during this live stream. So go to my website right now. This 5A cop card is coming out in about a week to go, and we'll have this five. Right now, it's a paper form. You laminate yourself. And then you have this 5A cop card. Number 4 on here, cops ask for ID, and he says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. Well, you simply can say to him, I identify as good citizen. I plead the Fifth Amendment. I do not give ID without probable cause. And then there's the law in the navy blue, Hibble versus Nevada, 2004, 6th District Court. With reasonable articulable suspicion, citizen must state how they ID. Fourth Amendment, no ID is required without probable cause. No ID is required without probable cause. You got to have it in your pocket. You have to have it in your pocket. You have to have your phone in your hand. You got to learn how to, I was watching these guys fundraiser earlier because they were arrested, went to jail. And all I can think of is you have got to have the literature in your hand, and you have to have the camera in your hand And these are the two things that will help you. Dr. Sean Berry, I was going to do 7 p.m. tonight, Pacific Standard Time. 7 p.m. tonight, Dr. Sean Berry. Hopefully you can come on with XXGO. I'm doing a $500 fundraiser tonight for XXGO, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that'll be 10 p.m. Eastern Time tonight on Halloween night. A lot of people have kids and stuff. They'll be out. But I want to do a fun $500 fundraiser for XXGO tonight. He doesn't have an extra $500 just laying around. He had to bail himself out of jail the other day, really for no good reason. They arrested him for holding a sign. And every time I see stuff like that and we have this crowd of people, Greg, what is going on, my friend? Loud kush. Alan Hubbs is here. Alan, I got your Zelle. So just so you know, Dr. Sean Berry, Alan Hubbs already has sent me money for XXGO's fundraiser. I already have his funds. He as soon as I said I was doing a fundraiser for XXGO, Alan Hubbs sent me money on Zelle. That fast. Chevy, what's going on, Playboy? Coach Dan, what is going on? So now let's get into this. Let's watch this pretty attractive young girl at 20 years old get arrested because she talked. She did not pull out her trifold when she got pulled over and said, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and then sat there just like I teach in touchdown position, just like this. Don't move a muscle, just sit there. She moves her purse. And because she moves her purse, that gives the cop a reasonable suspicion to ask her to search her car. And then she doesn't know how to say no. She doesn't know how to say no. This is really, really egregious. Wait till you see it. This is absolutely horrible. I can't believe you're going to see this, but here it is.
Hello. Hi. We stopped you because the car is coming back as an abandoned vehicle.
Oh, really?
Yes. What car is it?
It's my dad's car, but
Okay. Did he have it towed in like Miami?
it was towed in Miami. I had it towed in Miami and we had to get it back.
Okay, so you were driving it in Miami?
Yes.
Okay.
And he knows he had to get the whole thing notarized.
Yeah. I gotta.
Okay, so right there, Team DLZ, chime in. Where's her first mistake? Where's her first mistake? You don't talk to cops. You don't tell, did your car get towed? Oh, yeah, it got towed back here. That person is trying to gain a footing with you to become your best friend so that you'll trust that person when they're alternatively trying to arrest you. They're trying to charge you with a crime. You slip your trifold down. Remember, you got the trifold in your car. I sent you this fancy broccoli wad rubber band. It went right over it. She said, license, registration, proof of insurance. You slid that right out. You got your camera working over here. You slid it right out. She said, license, registration. You're filming like a ninja, just like I show you. It's facing you so you can see what happens to you if you get hit. Your trifold is already in your visor. She says license. You slip her your license, registration, and proof of insurance. Everything I have to provide by law has been given to you. She says, oh, was your car towed in Miami? Honey bunny, you work for the pigs. I'm not going to answer any questions. So I'm going to pretend as though I have any respect for pigs, which I don't. And I'm going to answer as that young girl should have answered. Oh, was your car towed in Miami? Ma'am, respectfully, you work as a law enforcer, not a rights protector. You're trying to enforce arbitrary laws on me. I'm going to respectfully invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm just trying to see if your car got towed. Ma'am, I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right. You're not allowed to ask me any more questions. You're violating my Fifth Amendment right. It says right on there. Don't ask me where I'm coming from. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I've been. If I've been drinking, if I have a gun, I'll take no tests, no search or seizures, use the address on my ID. I'll give no additional information like my cell phone number. Everything I need to provide by law is in the slip. And I gave her my registration. I gave her my insurance, and I gave her my identification. Absolutely ridiculous that she's sitting there having a back and forth with a person who literally is trying to arrest her. And she does. She arrests her. She takes her to a dungeon. She cuffs up this 20-year-old little girl who was on her way to yoga, and they put her in a dungeon. Watch. You're going to watch her get arrested. Look at her. She's all done up for the day. She looks fresh-faced. Just a young girl having a nice day.
Confirm it with Miami because
Okay.
they're the ones that enter it into the system.
Okay.
So when a car gets towed and the owner is not present, they usually enter it as an abandoned vehicle.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's going in the system, so cop said, "Run up your top on your tag. It's gonna pop up." And,
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I got towed like a month ago, so I'm surprised this is the first time.
yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna
Why
have
is
them
she
confirm it and
talking?
Get that taken out of the system, and I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello and thank you and good afternoon is for suckers. That's before we knew they were constantly trying to arrest us for anything.
Hi. What's going on?
Oh, so here's the other friendly copper. Here's the other friendly copper. Hi. Did you see how she came up? While checking the woman's license, another pig arrives on the scene to try to confuse her further and to take her to a dungeon.
Hi. What's going on? Not much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just drive home.
Oh, yeah? All right. I'm just her backup, so.
Okay.
No. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Let me correct the record here. She's not just her backup. She's there to play a role, either the good cop or the bad cop, or a way to make a connection with you so you can start the small talk so that you'll just be more willing to admit with your friends, you know, what you're really doing here. And that's her role. Her role is to try to fool this young girl to arrest her. Why'd she have that? Let's listen to this again real fast.
Okay.
Listen to how she says it too.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on? Not much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just drive home.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Going home.
I'm just her backup, so.
Just your backup. That's all.
Just seeing what's going on.
Just see what's going on.
So what happened? So where was this car?
Oh, right there. Fishing for more information. Fishing for more ways to take you to jail. You pull out your trifold from your visor. You say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And that's all you say. That's all you say. I don't know what you're talking about, K20. I give away everything every single day to as many people as I possibly can. I'd appreciate if you could buy one thing. If you have an order number, let me know what that order number is. But I don't miss a single person, KD. KD put in here, I put in 2 requests on your last live. I haven't received any response. Imagine I get hundreds of emails a day because I give my products away for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Like, I get hundreds of requests a day. I can't click and give away the product fast enough. So it's fastest if you buy something for $8, whatever it is. I go to my back end, I see your order, I copy and paste all the things I sell for free, and I send it off to you. I send you off this 5A cop card. I send the trifold. If you get the PDF in your inbox, then you print out multiple and you give them to friends and family. And you say, hey, I got this for you. They don't have to know you got it for $8 or you even got it for free. I don't care. What does matter, though, is that they learn how to invoke their Fifth Amendment right, that you show them this video where I'm explaining that the cop came up and said, hi, how are you today? How's everything? Oh, so the car got impounded. Oh, is that all that happened? These 2 women, these 2 demons, these 2 pigs are doing everything they can to disorient this girl so that they can take her to a dungeon. And they eventually will. They're going to arrest her. I'm telling you right now, as nice as this seems right now, she is going to a dungeon. She's going to a freaking dungeon. They're taking her away. They're going to impound her car. They're going to take her to jail. She's going to have to pay to get out of jail. She's going to get tickets and fines and fees. She have to pay those tickets, fines, and fees. She's going to have to go to some sort of... Go to my website right now. If you purchase one thing, I'll give you everything. These Fifth Amendment cop cards, I'm not going to have them soon. I only ordered 1,000 of them. They're an actual credit card. This is the laminated version, but this is for the non-driver, the one I'm holding in my hand. You know, cop always says, give me your ID. It says right there, you don't give the cop your ID. You don't give the cop your ID. You give them the 5A cop card. Wait till you see the credit card version. It is so cool. It looks like a hotel key. I cannot wait. They're not going to be here for long. They will sell out quickly. KD, contact me through my website inquiry form. And if you need anything, dude, I will give you everything I sell for free. If you can't afford a single purchase, I don't care. I want you to have my trifold in your car. I don't want you to talk to cops. I don't want to cover your video of you going to jail because you say, oh, hey, copper, how you doing? Listen to how...
Seeing what's going on. So what happened? So where was this car?
It was in Miami. I went down to get a tattoo, and I worked in front of a fire hydrant, and it was realized that I was
Oh.
fire hydrant.
You don't want to mess with the boys.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to mess with the fire department. Look how friendly and nice she's being. She wants to put this girl in torture cuffs, steal her car, and put her in a dungeon. She didn't use the trifold.
Within 5 minutes of me being there, it was towed.
So we just gotta sit here and wait a little bit.
Such a scam.
What's that?
I'm so sorry, my car's a little messy.
Listen, this is not messy compared to what kind of cars I see on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah. I see the worst of people, so we treat you like you're just like all the worst of everybody I've ever seen. I'm treating you the same way. I'm going to take you to jail like I do a hardened criminal.
Oh, you're fine. You're good.
Oh, she's good. Oh, see there? A little bit of encouragement. She's good. She's fine.
Have you been pulled over before?
I have been.
Oh, okay.
Back in 2018.
Oh, okay.
And now she's asking her if she's been in trouble with the law before. She's trying to collect information on this young girl so she can arrest her. That's her goal.
I just didn't want you to be like nervous.
I don't know.
What are you talking about? I don't want you to be nervous. Why would I be nervous? Oh, because this young girl doesn't realize that this jackboot thug pig is doing everything she can to set her up to arrest her. That I don't want you to be nervous. Why would I be nervous? I thought you were my friend. I thought you were here to uphold my rights. Why would I be nervous? She did not pull down her trifold and invoke her Fifth Amendment right. She didn't pull down her trifold and invoke her Fifth Amendment right. I mean, in today's world, don't you have YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook? Didn't somebody tell you that cops are trying to arrest you, that they're trying to loop you into this friendly and lovely conversation? Oh, is that what happened? Your car got him. Oh, is that right? Oh, you parked. Oh, don't mess with the boys. Don't park in front of the fire hydrant. Yeah, baby, let's get a little dancing. Yeah. Oh, man. And then when you going where? You going to Brickell? Oh, you going down to Fort Lauderdale? Oh, cool. Mind if I search your car? Hey, Formula Bread, you don't need any money, bro. You don't need any money. You just reach out to my inquiry form and I'll send you everything. If you guys can buy one thing, I would appreciate it. But I have 4 products that I send to you. I send you this 5A cop card. I send you my ebook. I send you my poster, and I send you the trifold. I send you 4 or 5 different things, and then I send you a bunch of the Mullen Commission, the LaGuardia report, and this is what the poster looks like. So the poster is so badass. I spent years designing this poster. I'm not a graphic designer. I sat in a room with a friend of mine who is a somewhat graphic designer, and we put all of the Supreme Court cases along the top here. These are all Supreme Court cases you see next to the figureheads. And then this over here, this over here is the prison graph right here. There's the prison graph and how many people we got in prison after Terry versus Ohio. This is the lynching graph. And then here's your first 10 amendments right up here. And then these are all the figureheads through the history of time that you absolutely have to know. The poster is badass. So Formula Bread, you don't need any money, dude. Just contact me through my inquiry form and say, hey man, I need that stuff, and I'll send it to you. I mean, that's the level that I'm at. I don't give a rat's ass. I care more about not covering your video. I care more that when we see your video, you put yourself at touchdown position, bam, just like this. Cop said, hey, how you doing today? I don't say hello to pigs who pull me over. License, registration, proof of insurance. Great. It was already up here. It was already rubber banded up. Here's my license, registration, proof of insurance. There you go, copper. Oh, so where are you heading? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Hands right back up to touchdown position. See how I make a goalpost with my 2 arms? Now I'm not going to get shot. Or I shouldn't get shot. And if I do get shot, it's on camera. Oh, well, does the address on your license match your physical address today? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You see the second to the bottom one? It says, use the address on my ID. I'll give no additional information. Don't ask me for my cell phone number. Don't ask me if I'm dating anybody. Don't ask me when I got this car. Don't ask me if I've had it painted. I don't give a rat's ass what you ask. I don't care what you say. You'll get nothing from me. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I'm coming from. It's on the trifold. It's on the trifold. Let them play themselves out on camera. It's on the trifold. I sell this one for 30. I got one you get online for like $9. This one comes with a fancy broccoli water rubber band, so it goes in your visor. And then if you don't have any money, I'll give this to you for nothing. Like Formula Bread 724. Hey, you know what? You never been down on your luck? You never not had any money? Didn't you wish someone would help you out? Didn't you? You did, right? So if you can afford to buy one thing, I really appreciate it, but you don't have to. You don't have to. I just need you to get the products in your car. Let's listen to this friendliness back and forth one more time here real quick. Let's listen to how friendly Officer Friendly is. I got a couple orders come in. Jake, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free. Sarah, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free. Chinook, check your email. I just sent you everything that I sell for free. Check your email right now.
Have you been pulled over before?
I have been.
Oh, okay.
Back in 2018.
Oh, okay. I still want you to be like nervous.
Oh no, I'm okay.
Okay. I had people to cry.
Oh,
all the time.
Last time.
Yeah.
She's telling her what she loves
okay.
to see. She loves to see it. Levi, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free, bro. I got your email, Levi. I got you, dude. Don't worry about it. No big deal, man. Goes around, comes around.
I'm gonna ask you a question, all right? Mind if I search the car?
Formula Bread. I got you everything I sell for free. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I missed a very important part here. So let's get into this. She's going to say, do you mind if I search your car? Watch this.
I'm gonna ask you a question, all right? Mind if I search the car?
Do you mind if I search the car? She just let that go. She just said, yeah, go ahead and search my car. That's what she just said. I'm so sorry, y'all. That is not what you say. That is not at all what you say. It is on your trifold. It's if she says, hey, can I search the car? You could use the back of the trifold that says, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't agree to any searches or seizures. It's already on your Fifth Amendment to remain silent. All the things you're not going to allow. So if you feel like the cop's going to search your car, then they ask you for consent. What they've essentially done there is they've said, would you like to use your rights today? Because they don't have any probable cause. They don't have reasonable articulable suspicion to search this young girl's car, but she's nervous and she doesn't know how to say no. She says, hey, can I search your car? You go, okay, sure. You can search my car. You get out of the car. They go to put their little pig hooves in there. And then you say, I'm sorry, I revoke consent. I revoke consent right here. I revoke consent. See there, if I can give consent, I can revoke consent. And this is an extension of the 1991 case of Florida versus Gemino, which was a Supreme Court case. And U.S. versus Williams right here says, if you know the cop is going to search your car, you give consent for the search and then you revoke consent moments later. You must be unequivocal. I gave consent to search on camera. And now I revoke consent. The law is clear. I can give consent. I can revoke it. Here and now, I revoke consent. Stop searching my car. That's how you do it. This is the way you do it. So what does the clearly established prong say? The clearly established prong, when you filed a federal civil rights lawsuit, as I file them all the time against these pigs, and the judges keep on dismissing my cases. The federal judges are working against me. The Supreme Court works against us constantly. If you think the Supreme Court's a good thing, I got lectures coming up for you. Then I'm going to show you the Supreme Court is horrible. They're working against us. However, a broken clock is right twice a day. You have got to learn how to use your trifold with your camera. This is how it works. You use the camera with the trifold. And what does she say? She says, can I search your car? And this young pretty girl says, sure, you can search my car, knowing she has a weed pin in the car. And unfortunately, in a lot of states in America, having a weed pin is arrestable. And this young girl is going to be put in torture cuffs and taken to the dungeon. She agrees to let the girl search her car.
You hang out with her.
Jenna, check your email. Jenna, check your email. Everything I sell for free is in your inbox right now.
Can I ask why you guys are searching your car?
She asked.
Okay.
Joyce, check your email. Everything I sell for free is in your email. How do I say that? Ganguyai. Check your email.
Do you vape or is it?
I do.
Is that
I know.
Okay, so you may think that's a harmless question, but let me help you. She's looking. They're searching through this girl's stuff, and then she's asking her if she vapes because if she smokes one thing, she might smoke another.
Vape or is it?
I do.
Is that
I know.
And now the cop tells her it's bad for her. Look at her and look at the disgusting pig. I would rather take that girl than the disgusting pig. This girl's taking care of herself. She vapes. You're going to judge her for vaping? Leave her alone, pig.
Not vape. Do you use like flavors or?
Yeah, it's just mint.
You got it, David. David S. in Oregon. 100%, bro. I'm sending you everything right now, dude. David S. Check your email. Everything I sell for free.
Oh, thank you. My dad gave it to me.
Very nice.
Joyce. Oh, Joyce, you like that poster, huh? Right on. Super happy to hear it.
Get off work or working out or?
No, I just got a haircut. Actually, I work at 4.
Oh.
She has work at 4. She did have work at 4.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's when I get into my car, because in my driveway, the sun just beats right down in it.
Sun visor.
I do have one in the back seat. I just always forget when I'm coming from work to put it up.
Check your email, Sugar
Do you
Man.
have a medical marijuana card?
I do not.
Do you ever smoke weed?
I have.
How long has it been since you smoked weed?
I smoked it yesterday.
Mike, Jesus Christ. I'm going to play it one more time and then I'm going to.
I have one in the back seat. I just always forget. The sun just beats right down in it. It's when I get into my car, because in my driveway, the sun just beats right down in it.
Sun visor.
I do have one in the back seat. I just always forget when I'm coming from work to put it up.
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
I do not.
Why would you answer that?
I have.
Why would you answer that?
Since you smoked weed?
I smoked it yesterday.
Did you?
Why is she answering those questions? Why are you answering those questions? Why are you answering any questions? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you don't like dealing with this guy asking you why you're answering questions? You're going to like it a lot less in torture cuffs. You're going to like it a lot less in the back of the cop car. Why are you answering questions? Why are you having a back and forth with a fucking pig who wants to arrest you, who wants to put you in a dungeon? Why are you answering a single God blessed question? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why is she answering a question? Why is she answering a single solitary question? Have we not seen that the goal of police in this country is to arrest you? Yes, it is. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that. Good old boy, do me that favor. Text that girl and ask her what the fuck she was doing. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that the goal of the police in this country is to arrest you and put you in a dungeon. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that. Put a 1 in the chat if you know on their performance reviews instead of their quotas. On their performance reviews, he's the number 1 arresting officer. She's the number 1 arresting officer. She's 3rd with arrests this month. He's 6th with arrests this month. That's your performance review, not a quota. Jake has more arrests than you do, Sarah. Oh gosh, maybe I should be a little more friendly to them so I can trap them. She's sitting there having this back and forth. I'm having an aneurysm. Like I'm having an aneurysm. Like I can feel my chest beating. Why in the world would you sit there and pretend as though this person is? Why would you tell her you smoke marijuana? Why would you tell her you vape? Why would you answer any questions? Listen, this is why you have this. So let's say you're not a motherfucker like me. I am a motherfucker, right? I am. I'm hardcore. I can look anybody right in their face and say, no, I don't agree with that. I can look anybody right in their face and say, you're being a bit of an asshole, bro. And I have no problem doing it. I'm a rare breed. There's very few people like me. Most people get tongue-tied and nervous, and they get full of anxiety, and they can't say. Did she think she wanted to let the cops search her car? She did not. That's why I teach you the process. Follow the process. Everything's up in your visor, your registration, your insurance. Everything's in the visor. Everything that they do is formulaic. Everything they do is a formula that they've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried thousands of times to get you to go to jail. So everything is up in your visor with your fancy broccoli wad rubber band. Cop comes up and says, "Hey, license, registration. Do you know how fast you were going? Do you know why I pulled you over?" I'm going to give him my license, registration, and proof of insurance right away, just like that, immediately. Then the cop's going to say something to me. Doesn't matter what he says. I don't care what he says. I'm listening for words being spoken out of that pig's mouth. I'm listening for the breath coming out of that pig's mouth. And as soon as that pig says a single word, I'm going to slightly maybe glance at him, if I look at him at all, and I'm going to say, "I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Please don't ask me any further questions without my attorney present." "Oh, well, this car's coming back that it got impounded and it got I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Everything I have to provide is in the slip below. My license, my registration, and my proof of insurance is already provided." That's it. That's it. P-Rex, Pistol P-Rex is in the hizzy. What is going on, P-Rex? Greg, what's going on, my friend? So I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to show you the way so that you don't end up going to a freaking dungeon. And this girl, let's listen to it again and watch her again.
Yeah.
So get off work.
So they find her fake IDs, just so you know. So let me go back to this. So right here, she has a fake ID because she's 20. The exact same crime I was charged with at 20 was a fake ID. They charged me with a crime. It's on my record to this day. And then they find her vape right there, her weed pen. So you got the weed pen and they got fake IDs. She allowed that pig to search her car. So now, while this cop is gathering the evidence to charge her with crimes and take her to a dungeon, what's the other cop doing?
Get off work or working out or
No.
Get off work or working out? I plead the fifth. I mean, bro, I'm so sorry to interrupt this, but did I get off work? Am I working out? Are we friends? You're asking me if I'm just getting off work or I'm working out. I already told the other girl I got to be working at 4. Do you often just share your life with strangers who walk up to you and take their gun out and say, "Do what I say, pull over now"? Do you often just allow gangsters to I mean, why would you talk to this pig? I'm just beside myself. So she starts off with this. I'll let it play. I'll try not to interrupt it. I'll let it play. So they found the evidence against her. They're ready to charge her with a crime for having a fake ID and for having a weed pen. They're ready to arrest her for that, and they will. And now listen to this garbage right here.
get off work or working out or
No, I just got a haircut. Actually, I work at 4.
Shut up.
So
Shut
I
up.
wish it would cool off.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Shut up.
It's when I get into my car.
Shut up.
In my driveway.
Shut up.
The sun just beats right down in it.
Shut your mouth.
I do have one in the back seat. I
Shut
just always
up.
forget.
Shut up.
To put it up.
Shut up.
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
Shut up.
I do not.
Shut up.
Do you ever smoke weed?
I have.
Shut.
How long has it been since you smoked weed?
Shut up.
I smoked yesterday.
Shut up. Shut up.
In your vape, do you?
No, I don't.
I'm still waiting to hear back. We sent the confirmation out to Miami to have it removed from the system. I'm still waiting to hear back if they hadn't done yet. Now you know not to park in front of a fire hydrant.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, my dad was fucking.
She doesn't care, dude. She wants to arrest you. She wants to arrest your cute little ass.
It's just an eyelash brush.
They're going through all of her stuff. She allowed them to go through all of her stuff. She allowed them to go through all of her stuff. Why? Why did she let them do it? If you go to my website during this live stream and you purchase one thing, I don't care what it is, I'll send you the trifold, the 5A cop card, my poster, my ebook. I'll give you everything I sell for free if you just get one thing from my website. Go to deletelaws.com. If this $8 one or $9 version, right, on deletelaws.com, when you get it a PDF, you can then send that to your friends and family. You can give it to friends and family and say, hey, look, I got this from a guy on the internet. I got the PDF, so I printed one out for you too, brother. I printed you one out for you too, sister. I printed you one out. And it shows you to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. And if you watch this guy's videos, he sits there and works his phone and shows people how to use the trifold like this. And by the way, this didn't cost you anything. I just sent this to you in your email. You should really use the trifold. Here's the video where this guy covered where this nice, pretty young girl, she decided to be friendly with the cop and tell her that she smokes weed. She smoked weed yesterday. And then she let the cop search her car. They found her weed pin. They found her fake ID. And they're going to take her to the dungeon. That's why I got you this. I got you this for Christmas. You see what I got you? And then check it out. Once you have this bad chicken, you can then email it to other friends and family. Whoa. No way. Yeah. Really? Yeah. You mean you don't have to talk to cops? No, you don't have to talk to them at all. If you have your license, registration, and proof of insurance, you don't have to say anything else. If you have everything put together on a laminated card, just like this, then, YouTube deleted one of my videos for showing the identification of the fake ID of Denzel Washington that says his Beverly Hills fake address. YouTube removed one of my videos. YouTube has removed 3 of my videos this week. Just took them down from my profile. Why do you think that's happening? Because what I'm teaching people works, and they don't want me to teach you this. They found a reason to delete one of my videos with a picture of Denzel Washington. Hey, this is Denzel Washington. This is not my driver's license. This is not Denzel Washington's address. This is not his information. You get this on Hollywood Boulevard. What are you talking about? YouTube is deleting my videos, trying to delete my account in general, because what I teach you actually works. And my TikTok account with 150,000 subscribers was just deleted from TikTok. What I'm teaching is working. I am right over the target. We are right where they don't want us to be, teaching you how to invoke your Fifth Amendment right.
You got a lot of these.
Yeah, I get my eyelashes done, and she gives me some every time I go.
Now she has to answer about how many eyelash brushes she has. Are you kidding me? Ray, check your email. Ray, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free, bro. Thanks.
Yeah, I bet your car gets really hot.
Oh my God, I can't.
Why is she still? I bet your car gets really. Oh my God, she's acting like this chick's her friend. She is not her friend at all. She's trying to arrest her.
Even touch my steering wheel.
Huh?
She read anything or no?
No.
I did have a week.
You have a week thing?
And I really.
So Formula Bread, are you Angel
We're
River?
gonna talk about
Is that
anything like
Angel?
10. I gotta read you your rights, okay? Are you
What?
under arrest? It doesn't mean you're under arrest. This means I have to read your rights. We're gonna talk about it, okay?
What?
All right. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions.
Shit.
Okay?
It all just
Any
came
statement
real.
you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Okay? You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statements during the question. Okay? If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements during any question.
Oh my God.
If any time during the interview you do not wish to answer the questions, you are privileged
During
to
the
remain silent.
interview?
You understand? I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement of your own free will. Do you understand?
During the interview, this isn't an interview. You pulled her over with guns and made her stop and then got into her personal life. She's not impaired. She's not a danger to anybody. She's done nothing wrong to nobody. This is the definition of a police state. When you can't travel down the road without being pulled over for the government to search your car to try to find something they can charge you with a crime with, that's the definition of a police state.
Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Did you understand those rights? That's not a weed pen, right?
No, it's not.
That's just your vape pen.
It is.
Why do you care?
Why is she answering any questions? Why? She can't search her. It's not a weapon. It's not a Terry pat down. She can't even look at what's in her trousers. She can't even look at it. That is not inside the scope of a Terry stop. It's not a weapon. It's obviously not a gun. So she can't just take things off of her. You have to be willing to show her what's on your person. She's not allowed to just look through your stuff.
Carry it right now.
I usually don't, but I had it in my lap when I was driving, and I didn't have anywhere to.
Yeah, she said she has a marijuana pen in there.
Had fake IDs.
And you have fake IDs.
They are my name.
And these two cops are Perry Mason? Like, they're solving the world's problem by ruining this girl's life?
They're what? They're in my name.
Oh, you had these made up.
Like, you didn't do the same thing, honey bunny, when you were young. This is infuriating. This is absolutely infuriating. I don't understand what the hell. Why is she talking? Why is she having a conversation? Why is she admitting to anything?
Or ordered.
So you had them made up.
Not me personally, but
Maybe not you personally.
my friend made.
You asked your friend for it? Because she's like,
Are you freaking kidding me, you dumb pig? She has a fake ID so she can go and drink at the bar. She's 20. Just like every other 20-year-old has a fake ID.
usually just
No, I know. Yeah. Okay. I was just saying I didn't physically make the order. Yes.
Yeah, you went there and asked them to have them made. You got 3 of them? Or just one?
No, there's only.
I'm so sorry. This is so ridiculously stupid. Like, I can't even get my head around this girl and how dumb she is.
Do you have a testing?
Yeah, I do.
They're going to test kit her marijuana pen. This is how disgusting this police state has become. There's nothing wrong with marijuana. I can't even say the word. Do you know that? I'm not even allowed to say my stream right now, just so you guys know, just so you know, because I said the name Mary Jane, they may demonetize my stream and age restrict it. That's what YouTube does. That's what YouTube does to creators. You can't say Mary Jane. You can't say it. If you say the word, even talking about the 1937 Mary Jane Tax Act, if you say anything to do with Mary Jane, they demonetize your video and put an age restriction on it. You can't even say it. I said the word out loud, Mary Jane, and what we're actually talking about, and they may now put this video on age restriction so nobody can see it. That's what YouTube is doing. How come that is? I thought Mary Jane was legal in more than half of states. I thought it was legal in 33 or 34 states. So why is YouTube demonetizing and age restricting any video that says Mary Jane? The government is YouTube. YouTube is the CIA, the FBI, the Democrats, and the Republicans. So is Twitter. Twitter used to be. Elon Musk has it now, but he's slowly being turned because of the money. Because of the money. Just like what we do. We're constantly being twisted and turned because of the money. You can't make any money if you don't do it their way. But, you know, they're going to you can't say the name Mary Jane. You guys have got to hurry, man. Jump in right now. Go to my website. Go to deletelaws.com. Get your trifold. Whether it's the $30 one, the $8 one, or I give it to you for free, it doesn't matter. Just get the trifold in your car. Check your email formula. I rechecked and I resent you everything again. Formula 27, I think it was. So this is what Google is doing. And just so you guys know, if I'm ever not here, go to my website. I'll be streaming videos through my website, Delete Laws, because they took down 3 of my videos this week. That's never happened. But they've taken down, literally just took them down. Just took them off the internet. They're now my publisher. They're my editor. They decide what I can post and what I can't post. Even though I haven't done anything wrong, even though I've caused no violence, they suspended my backup account for a week. It just got back online for showing body cam footage. So if I can't show body cam footage, then how do we hold government accountable through transparency? How do the people get to see when YouTube is the public square? How do we get to show what the cops are doing to people? Go to my website right now. Go get a trifold right now so you don't talk to cops, for the love of God. If you can't afford it, go to my website, deletelaws.com, delete laws with a Z. Go to the inquiry form and say, Chille, I don't got any money right now, and I'll send it to you for free. I mean, the real gold, just so you guys know, the real gold coming out right now, it should be done by Friday. I hope it's done by Friday. I don't know if it is or not. I'm hoping. I'm texting back and forth with my factory trying to get this thing out. But the 5A cop card, you guys right now just see the laminated version. This is the laminated one that you get on my website. You print out the paper and you laminate it. It's dope. It's absolutely dope. But the credit card version is really cool. And I ordered 1,000 of these. There's not going to be in stock forever. You can pre-order now, but these Fifth Amendment cop cards, they are not going to be in stock for long. They're going to be sold out so fast. These are so awesome. I was hoping the quality would be good. I didn't know the quality would be that good. I didn't know it would be better than your Visa card or as good as your Visa card. And then this thing will never be destroyed. It's not going to leak. It's not going to fade. There's no sticker on it to peel. So I'll have this Fifth Amendment cop card long after I am dead and gone. The Fifth Amendment cop card will still be circulating in the United States of America. I mean, look at the quality of that. That is just so dope. That's the actual credit card. These are on pre-order now. They're not done for a few more days, but wow. Now I got to go back to being frustrated listening to this young, pretty girl have a conversation with these cops as though the cops are her friends. It's just so frustrating. Cops are trying to arrest her and she's just telling them everything.
No, there's only one.
Corey, check your email.
Do you have a testing?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So what was the deal with those?
They were in my purse.
No, I get the obvious, but what's the like, what are they for?
I don't know. I have them. My friends got them because we're all in college, and they want me to come and visit them in college.
That's
How
pretty,
old are you?
I'm 20.
that's pretty honest, isn't it?
6 months, 5 months.
D in California, check your email. I just sent you everything I
Marijuana
saw.
card or anything like that?
Thanks, Corey. I appreciate you picking up something, man. God bless you, dude. I'm sending you everything I sell for free right now, Corey. Corey over in Arizona.
Where did you get it from?
One of my friends.
Charles in Connecticut. Charles in Connecticut.
Your friend bought it for you?
Yes, I don't know.
Sounds like your friends do a lot for you.
They probably shouldn't.
What a condescending pig. Sounds like your friends do a lot for you. Yeah, honey. You know what your friends do for you? Your friends lie on reports for you. Your friends murder people. You help cover up those murders. You help cover up the robberies, the stealing, the drugs. Look up the Mullen Commission. By the way, anybody who orders anything from me, I'm sending you the Mullen Commission during this live stream. Check. Let me see if I sent these out yet. Okay, check your email. There you go. Everybody, Angel, check your email. Check your email. I just sent these off for you. Tim, I got you, Tim. Tim P, copying your email address right now, dude. Your friends, you dirty pig, will, in the Mullen Commission, it says cops as narcotics dealers. In the Mullen Commission, it says cops as the muscle for narcotics dealers. In the Mullen Commission, it says all cops lie on their reports. In the Mullen Commission, it says, when does the lying start? The moment you're in the academy, you start making allegiances with people that you don't know, swearing to them that you'll never be a rat and you'll never turn them in and you'll always back them up on reports. When does that start? Day one in the police academy. You learn that when you read the Mullen Commission, which reads like a second grader's book. And I send it to you for free right now. If you purchase anything from my site, I send it to you for free anyway. It's on my website for free anyway. All you have to do is just go there and fill out a couple things, click a button, and you get the Mullen Commission anyway. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm pretty transparent. I'll give you everything I have. I don't give a rat's ass about this. I have to make a living, but I make a living. You need the materials in your car more than I need to be a stingy pig or be like, you don't got $9. No, I'm not going to give it to you. No, absolutely not. You contact me, Tim, right here. This is going out to you right now. My brother's name is Tim. There you go, Tim. That's going out to you right now, my friend. Let me send another batch of free stuff. Rodney, you're disabled. I don't need the story, dude. I'm sorry you're disabled. I mean, I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm just saying you don't have to explain yourself to me is what I'm saying. Rodney B, here comes everything I sell for free for you. Todd, no problem, Todd. Todd said he wants everything. If I'll send it to him, he promises to video record his reaction. There you go, Todd. I sent you everything that I sell for free. Miguel, no money right now. You will support later. Okay, cool, dude. Whatever, man. Whatever. it'll hurt you a lot more if you don't follow my method. If you don't do exactly as I teach. Dan, I see that. Dan L, I got you, man. Listen, I've been there, dude. I have had no money in my lifetime so many times, dude. I have been down at zero and hoped somebody would help me. And so all I'm doing is paying forward because someone did help me. A guy named Jeff Lloyd came in and helped me. And so I'm just going to continue to help people. So Robert L. Yeah, man, don't worry about it, dude. I got you. These are all free. These are all free ones. I'm just sending off a bunch of free ones right now. If you purchase anything at all during my live stream, Christopher P. I just got your inquiry form. No problem, brother. Here's everything I sell for free. I got you. I don't mail anything. So Donald said, mail it to me and put his address in here. Donald, I email it to you and then you print it out. If you order a digital product from my website, the $9, $8, $5, whatever it is, it goes in your email, probably goes in your spam folder. If you order this $5 cop card or $10 cop card, this definitely goes into your spam folder. Look in your spam folder, pull it out and print it. Pull it out and laminate it. Spend the 5 minutes doing it. Spend those 5 minutes doing it. And this is going to be, okay, cool. Daryl M, sending you everything that I sell for free. RE, everything for free for you. Thank you, Chille. Let me just add in the stuff here, and I'm going to shoot this off to everybody watching right now. Let me know if you guys got the free stuff in your email. There you go. Everybody check your email right now. See if you got everything that I sell for free. And now I'm going to check the people who purchased something. Thank you guys if you did purchase something. I'm going to do the list right now while we watch another segment of this girl completely ruin herself.
The marijuana card or anything like that?
Charles, check your email. Oh, Charles got the 5A cop card coming on pre-order, Charles.
Where did you get it from?
D.
One of my friends.
D. Check your email.
Your friend ordered, your friend bought it for you?
Yes, I don't know.
Sounds like your friends do a lot for you.
They
Not as much as they do for you, honey.
Yeah.
They lie, cheat, and steal, murder for you.
I know, I thought. It's already purple.
Mr. Valentino, check your email.
Positive.
What's your phone?
It's a felony to be in possession of fraudulent driver's licenses and the marijuana vape pen. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you see her body start? Watch her body right here start to shake. Just above the square right here. See the square? Watch her body start to shake when she says she's going to be charged with a felony.
It's a felony to be in possession of fraudulent driver's licenses and the marijuana vape pen. Okay. So unfortunately, I do have to place you under arrest.
Are you freaking kidding me? Charging our teenagers and 20-year-old girls, 20-year-old boys with a felony for wanting a fake ID to go to the bar. She was just driving down the road. She was going from point A to point B. Do you see how important it is that you invoke your Fifth Amendment right? This stuff literally affects my soul to where I have to do breathing exercises every day. Wim Hof, I have to do it every day. I have to take walks every day. I have to detach from all electronical components for at least an hour a day because my blood pressure goes through the roof. Like watching this girl, as soon as they say it's a felony to have and her body starts to shake and then she starts to sob, like listening to that just now for me, like I held it, I'm holding it back. I'm doing a good job of holding it back. But like literally I could cry right now. I mean, like I'm not making it up. Like if I let it go how I was feeling, you can see the emotion starting to well up in me, right? If I let it go, if I let my emotions take the best of me right now, I can feel her pain. She was driving down the road, perfectly sober, an upright citizen of America, going from point A to point B. And now at 20 years old, she's going to have a felony charge. And just so you know, as you guys know from me, all the charges I've ever gotten, people pull those charges up and say, look, you got charged with this. You were bad. but I was found not guilty. Oh, but you were bad. You got charged with this. You were doing this. There's people who tell me that I'm a drug dealer for being charged with being a drug dealer when I was never a drug dealer. Confidential informant told the cops I was a drug dealer, trying to get back to me for dating his ex-wife. And I got arrested and charged with 5 felonies. I beat the charges. Didn't matter though. I still got arrested. Now there's people on the internet say, oh, he's a drug dealer. I've never been a drug dealer. Find someone I've ever sold a drug to in my life. Can't. If I sold a drug to anybody, I'm pretty freaking known across the country, pretty freaking known across the world. People know who I am. I'm not being an arrogant prick. I'm being honest. There would be someone who popped up by now and say, oh yeah, I bought a bag of drugs from him, or a bottle of drugs, or a whatever. I've never sold a drug to anybody. So where's the person who I sold the drug to? But to this day, if you get charged, this poor young girl just got charged with a felony. There's the testing of the marijuana. This is Schedule 1 drug still in 20 states in America. It's a felony in 20 states in America, having marijuana. And these 2 pigs right here, they go home and sleep like babies.
What's your phone?
Comes to
It's
shaking.
a felony to be in possession of fraudulent driver's licenses and the marijuana.
Her body
basis,
locks up.
right?
Do you see that?
So
See her
unfortunately,
body
I do have
lock
to
up?
place you under arrest.
Unfortunately, you're the bitch doing it. What are you talking about? Unfortunately, screw you, honey. Screw your family. I hope you burn in hell. Dirty bitch. I can't stand her. I hate her guts. You're putting a 20-year-old girl
She's in the
torture.
notes, right?
Yes.
Dirty
Arrested.
C word. Just a
The female in the notes she's gonna be 10-15 for signal 18.
Carl. Check your
What is
email,
the back of
brother.
your card?
Carl. Oh, you got that trifold right on, Carl.
I know she's not wearing my shoes.
Yeah, and then her neck.
Yeah, and her earrings. Yep.
Knock off your shoe for me.
Watch, this process is just so.
It's like you almost knew that I was looking in that purse.
Is this cop really celebrating that she caught her with a fake ID and a weed pin, and they're arresting her? And she's like, oh, you knew I had that purse, huh? Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
It's like you almost knew that I was looking in that purse.
Like, are you kidding me, honey? You're so mentally warped. You are literally a demon. You wonder why I hate pigs? Listen up.
Right? It's okay. You can be honest.
Oh, no, she already tried that. No, she tried the honesty thing, bitch. She tried it already.
It's not my first day. I know it's here. I know you're not here. But I want this to be a lesson for you, okay?
Oh, no. It's far more than a lesson. This ruins her life, you frickin' bitch. This ruins her life. This ruins her life. She now can't apply to certain jobs. She can't go to certain colleges. She's been charged with a felony. While she's under felony indictment, being charged with the felony, she can't go on college campuses. She can't go on some work on movie sites. She can't go on some lots. She can't do some jobs. She can't be insured. She has to face a felony. She has to spend at least $5,000 for a lawyer to fight the felony charge. You've ruined her life. You want this to be a lesson for her, you fucking bitch? You want this to be a lesson for her? This isn't a lesson. This is a life ruiner. Buddy of mine here in Nevada, when he was 19 years old, got arrested and charged with having a pipe paraphernalia. I just talked to him the other day. And he's now 26. And now he's got that financial job he wants. Now he's making his $100,000 a year. That was his goal, to be in the top 1%. But when he got arrested at 20 years old for having that pipe, he could no longer go to BlackRock. He could no longer go to Vanguard, the companies that we hate. But that was his goal. He could no longer go and work for Extended or Cups R Us or whatever. He couldn't work for all these different financial institutions. For what was it, Kelsey's or something like that? There's all these financial institutions that you and I have never heard about because we're not super elites, but the super elites know about all these financial institutions. Well, my buddy, he could not apply for any of those jobs. They wouldn't take him with a felony charge on his record. Doesn't matter if he got a diversion program. He had that felony charge of that possession of that paraphernalia, and it was a felony. Go to my website if you want to get that Fifth Amendment cop card. Go to my website. I sell it for $10. And I got a discount on there. So if you purchase any one thing, I will give you everything I sell for free right now during this live stream. Check your emails. Everybody chime in on the side. Let me know if you got everything. Dr. Sean Berry, you should definitely have my stuff. Go to my website, go to deletelaws.com and get your trifold right now. I mean, listen, splurge and get this $30 one, because then you get this fancy broccoli water rubber band. But then I give you the PDF in your email anyway. So even if you lose the fancy ass one, or if it gets destroyed because your dog eats it or whatever, then you have that PDF on your email, and you just print it out and put it back in your car. But then I know that you got the rubber band. Then I know you got the rubber band and it's up in your visor. And then did you get your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance? Did you get everything put together just like that? Is your current registration, your current insurance, is everything put together like that? Did you make a copy of your driver's license so that if you don't have it on you, you have this in your car? Because sometimes I don't have my license on me, but so the reasonableness factor, the reasonableness of the Fourth Amendment, it would be unreasonable to arrest you if you have your current registration, if you have your current proof of insurance, and then you only have a photocopy of your driver's license. It would be unreasonable on the reasonableness standard of the Fourth Amendment to arrest you for that. He could still arrest you, but I've used this. You guys have seen me use a photocopy of my ID on camera, and the cop accepted it. It's on video. I've showed it. I did it myself. Right here in Las Vegas. Cop didn't have a problem with it. Why don't you have my products in your car? I'll give it to you for free right now. Everybody who just asked me for free stuff, I just sent you everything for free, dude. Check your email. I just sent you everything. I don't care. I would appreciate if you could afford one thing. That'd be great. But I give away 2 or 3 times as many as I sell. By far. It's not even close. It's not even remotely close. Let me check my order list and see. Kevin, what's up, brother? You should already have everything I sell for free, Kevin. Don't you have everything already? You do, don't you, Kevin? I mean, I've already sent. I mean, Kev's a long time DLZ team. He's been on the team for a long time. So Kevin is the last one. I sent you everything just now, Kevin, that I sell for free. So check your email right this second. And that's the last one. Let me check, see if anybody requested anything for free from me. I do. I've got about, yeah. I don't want to embarrass anybody, so I'll cut like this. So let me just show you guys this real fast. The inquiry form right here. This is what comes through for me, so you guys can see it. And just so you guys know that I'm not skipping you, or I'm not sending it to you, or I'm like waiting for you to pay. Nope. So I've given away about 100 of the WordPress ones so far, but let me just show you how many that come in every single second. So you guys actually understand. So there it is right there. See WordPress right here. These are people who are requesting free stuff. WordPress. Anytime it says WordPress, you see that? Those are all free. Those are during this live. These are all during this live. This poster's badass. I know it is, bro. I know it is. Trust me. But these are what have come in the last 15 minutes of people who want things for free where it says WordPress. Just so you guys know. It's not like I'm skipping you. I'm slammed. There's so many people who don't have any cash. So no problem, dude. Keep on contacting me. Keep on bugging me until you get the products in your car. Don't, you're not bugging me. This is my job. This is why God put me on earth. This is what I'm here to do. I'm here to make sure I am the shepherd. I am one tough mofo, and all I do is study the law. So I'm here to help you. It does not hurt my feelings that you don't have any money. I'm hurt that you don't have any money, but I want you to get my products in your car. So now let's watch the rest of this. Let's watch the rest of the despotism unfold as these 2 cops are dying to arrest a 20-year-old girl. And they're saying, like, you saw me looking in that purse, didn't you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm sorry if you don't like the word bitch, but that's the best word to describe these 2 pigs. A couple of bitches. I'm sorry. That's just a simple fact. They're terrible. Those women are horrible. Those women are absolutely horrible.
It's like you almost knew that I was looking in that purse.
Eat
right?
a dick.
It's okay. You can be honest. Yes. It's not my first day. I know it's here. I know you're not. Here. But I want this to be a lesson for you, okay?
Oh, shut up. Hey, Alien, what's your order number, brother? I'll check. I've sent off everything that everybody purchased. So, Alien, hit me up with your order number, dude. I don't miss a single person. I don't miss a single order ever. I don't ever miss anybody, not ever. So if you didn't get your trifold or your 5A cop card in the mail, just contact me and I'll get it to you. Like it's OCD for me. It's like almost like someone who's done too much Coke and they're like, I need another bump of Coke. And you're like, bro, you got to stop doing so much Coke. That's what I'm like with getting you my trifold. Like I've got to get you the trifold. Like, oh, you didn't have any money? I'll give it to you anyway. Like that's like that's the way I am with the trifold. You have got to have it. You've got to have the 5A cop card in your wallet. You've got to have this in your pocket. You have to have it in your pocket. Like I am a psychopath about it. So if you didn't get your order and you paid for something and it's supposed to come in the mail and you don't have it in a few weeks, contact me. Contact me. I'll get you your stuff. I don't miss a single order ever. I never miss an order. Not one person, not ever.
Okay. So, and that should be even more so of a lesson.
A lesson?
You know, it's not our first day on the road, all right? I know, but here's the thing. Now let this be a lesson, okay?
Let us ruining your life be a lesson to you. And look at on the car. It says community, unity. It says here, as you're ruining 20-year-old girls' lives, charging her with a felony, and it says unity here. Hey, she's teaching you a lesson, honey. You should be grateful. You should be grateful. You should be thankful and grateful. You should thank those cops for teaching you this lesson. You know what? Maybe you could teach your children similar lessons. Line them up for felonies. Line them up to be taken to a dungeon. You know, that's great. Teach them a lesson. Chris Alderson, you got it nailed, bro. I collab with Paul Unslaved all the time, man. I love that guy. He's on his own trajectory, dude. He's doing God's work. He's helping people. He's having like one-on-one psychological sessions with lots of people at the same time. I can't stop Paul Unslaved. He's on a roll. You know, he gets as many viewers as I do, and he's got a channel 1/10 the size of mine. And I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. No orders. A couple orders just came in. Let me read the names real quick of people. So Kevin, check your email. Brother, Kevin's a friend. He already has everything. If you purchased anything just now, Kevin, it was 100% just to support. So thanks, brother. You already have everything. Ruben, I think that you got the, you got the trifold coming, Ruben. So I'm going to send you everything I sell for free right now. Thank you for purchasing something. I've given away mostly free stuff this whole live. That's okay, dude. Listen, I don't mind at all. I don't mind. Sometimes you're the windshield. Sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you don't. We're teaching you a lesson, though. I'd love to help you out, but first I need to teach you a lesson. Oh man, everything I sell for free. Here it is. Okay, it's coming out to you guys right now. So many. Jordan, I just got your email right there, brother. I got about 40 new. As soon as I showed my inquiry forms, I got 40 more emails just now. So just let me catch up real quick. I'll be right back with you guys. Let me open this up big. Let's go back to the unity where the cops were just teaching her a lesson.
You know, it's not our first day on the road, all right?
Oh yeah, they're seasoned cops. They're catching girls with fake IDs and weed pins. Good thing for these cops out there. Good thing we're funding this. Good thing this is where our tax dollars are going. It's not their first day on the road here. They catch kids with fake IDs and weed pins.
You know, it's not our first day on the road, all right? I know, but here's the thing.
Oh, I know.
Now let this be a lesson.
Shut up.
You shouldn't have fake IDs. And you should not have THC.
What a bitch. What a total bitch. Shut your mouth.
In the purse? Well, I'll look. Yeah, like body sprays and stuff like that. I'll say that. Yeah, I'll just get you the wallet or whatever.
Just absolutely horrific. Just absolutely horrific. I mean, just total and complete dog crap. These people are total and complete dog crap.
On May 30th, 2023, an officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for a missing taillight.
How you doing? Hi, I'm Deputy Young. The reason I'm pulling you over is because you only got one taillight working right now, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, can I get your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Ruben, check your
Is
email.
this the puppy back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just sent you everything I sell for free, Ruben. Check
Any
your
weapons in
email.
the car that you know about? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where you coming from?
Kevin.
Picking me up and we going in the room.
Okay. You have ID on you, sir?
I might have. I might.
Why are they talking? I guess they don't watch the channel, huh? Steve.
Yeah, everything has your name on,
in North
like a card
Dakota.
or something, like a debit card or something like that.
I do have my ID. It was loose earlier.
Okay.
And
Terry in
Get that for
Illinois.
me.
Terry in Illinois. So let me pause this.
264,
Let me pause this for
181.
1 second. Okay. So what do I show you guys? What, besides getting the trifold in your car, besides getting the 5A cop card in your wallet, what else have I shown you on this live stream that you don't have prepared? What else do you have? Yo, Javaro, thanks for joining, bro. Appreciate you, man. So listen, what are you seeing here? And I want everybody to pay attention right here, okay? What are you seeing here that is not prepared, that is not ready to go?
Okay.
And I do have my ID. It was loose earlier.
Okay.
And
Get that for me.
It's right here. She's not set up. Put a 1 in the chat if you're going to be pulled over in America. Put a 1 in the chat if the cops are trying to pull you over. Put a 1 in the chat if the cops are trying to pull you over. I'm just curious. Right on, Javaro. Thank you, man. So put a 1 in the chat if you know cops are trying to pull you over. If you know that cops are hiding on the side of the road to pull you over. Do we all agree? I mean, is there anybody here that thinks that cops are not trying to pull you over in the United States? Does anybody disagree with me? Does anybody say, no, cops are not? Melena, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we fixed your account. So can anybody explain to me, do we all agree that cops are trying to pull you over in America? So we know that. So I've sat here on this live stream now for 1 hour and 15 minutes, and we haven't really got into this. Why aren't you set up? Why don't you have everything set up? Your license, your registration, and proof of insurance ready to go. It takes like 10 or 15 minutes at Kinko's or FedEx because I don't have a laminator. Why aren't you set up for success? How come you're not? This girl's disoriented. The guy's trying to find paperwork. I mean, look, you need the trifold, you need the 5A cop card, and you need your phone. You need those things. We know that you have to have the trifold. We know you have to have the 5A. We know this. We know that you have to do it like this. This is how you do it, right? But there's a very big part that I do before the pullover begins where I have everything ready to go. Everything's ready to go. Hey, YouTube, don't delete my video. That's an identification from Hollywood Boulevard. It's from Denzel Washington YouTube. It says Denzel Washington on it. It's clearly a Hollywood fake ID that you get on Hollywood Boulevard as a souvenir. Don't delete my video, YouTube. China YouTube. Don't delete my video. I don't need your help. I don't want your help. Are you set up though? Are you set up? Do you have your registration and your insurance? Forget the license. Say you carry the license in your pocket. Let's say you carry the license in your pocket. Okay, fine. Do you have your registration and your proof of insurance ready to go? Do you have this set up like this? Do you have it ready to go? Because this is the first part right here. If you don't have this part, the next is going to go like shit. You got to be set up for success. I'm teaching you how to do it. Got it with my trifold all day, every day. Got it with my trifold all day, every day. So let's go back again. I'll just show this one more time here. So now she has to, so look what she has to do. She has to stop what she's doing So she gets this, and he's got a blue striped freaking wristband on. So now he's a black man reaching into a dark hole. Oh no. What bro, dude, if you are a black man and you get pulled over, your hands go to touchdown position, Bubba. Boom. This is where your hands go. You don't be reaching in no glove box, black guy. You don't go reaching around anywhere. Mr. Black Man, you don't go reaching around anywhere. Your elbows on the windowsill as you film, your other elbows on the seat wedged like this. I don't care if you're uncomfortable, and you're just like this. My arms are a little contorted because I got to get this back here. I'm here, but you know what? My hands don't go below the steering wheel. Are you comfortable? I don't answer questions. I've already pled the Fifth Amendment. You don't look very comfortable like that. That's the second thing you've said to me. You don't get to talk to me without my lawyer present. Get the flock away from me, pig. This is how you are. If you're a black man, you don't reach in the glove box and help your white girlfriend. I'm not sure if you black guys know this or not, but all the lynchings through the 1880s and 1890s, all the way into, so 1883, you're going to have a case called Alabama versus Pace. The guy's name was Orlando Pace. And in 1883, they criminalized in the Supreme Court case called Alabama versus Pace. Was it Orlando or was it Alabama? It was Pace versus Alabama. I got the whole wall ready to teach this next week. So in Pace versus Alabama in 1883, they criminalized interracial relationships. The great big deal with black dudes is that the white people didn't want black guys dating their white women. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So if you get pulled over, black dude, and you're with your white girlfriend, there's a chance that cop is looking at you and going, black guy with a white girl, I can't wait to shoot him. I wish I was making this up. I wish it was garbage. I wish that, and just so you guys know, I was taught as a kid, not by my aunt and uncle, but by different people in my town, that black guys aren't supposed to be dating white girls. That's what I was taught. I'm 49, so that means I was a kid in the 80s and 90s, and I was taught that white women shouldn't date black guys. I was taught that as a boy. So if you're a black dude and you got a white girlfriend, you don't go reaching around in the glove box, bro. There's a long history There's a long history of lynchings. So just let me give you a fun fact here that's going to blow your mind. So when they passed Pace versus Alabama in 1883, Pace versus Alabama in 1883, the next year was the most lynchings in NAACP history for white people. Yeah, 1884. 1884, 160 white people were lynched. You guys can see it. It's right here. It's right here. Right here. Right here. So you see this line right here? You see this line right here? I'm a little backwards here. See this white line coming down on the lynching chart right there? That's 1884, the year after 1883, where 160 white people were lynched when they passed Pace versus Alabama that criminalized interracial relationships. The next year was the most lynchings in the history of America for white people who defied the Supreme Court order of Pace versus Alabama. There's the lynching chart right there. The most white people in NAACP history were murdered after they continued relationships with blacks, after the Supreme Court said that's the Constitution, that's the law. We all say it, don't we? The Supreme Court said. But what we don't know, or a lot of us don't know, is that the Supreme Court is dog shit. It's working against us. The Supreme Court is the antithesis of freedom. The Supreme Court is what empowers the cops. Every case on my wall is where the Supreme Court gave the cops our rights. Pace versus Alabama, the Supreme Court gave our right to marry who we want to the states, and the state could decide. I'm just telling you, if you're a black dude, you don't be reaching around in your white girlfriend's glove box. Sorry, bro. There's a long history here.
You, sir?
Oh, why is his hand going? His hand reached down. Bang! Dead.
I might have.
What are you doing? You reached.
Might.
He's reaching. Look at them looking for their stuff. Look at them looking for their stuff. They were looking here. They were looking there. They were looking everywhere. This took me 15 minutes. This took 15 minutes at FedEx Kinko's. Took me 15 minutes. I'm showing you guys, man. For the love of Jesus, get my stuff. Get everything I have, get it in your car, and get prepared like I teach you.
Yeah, if anything had your name on, like a card or something, like a debit card or something like that.
Jeff, I
I
got
do have
you.
my ID. It was loose earlier.
Okay.
Jeff and
and,
Ron, and sending you everything, bro.
Hit that for me.
Kevin, I already sent you everything. You ordered something again?
2645 184 out. Yes, sir.
Dawn in
Oh,
Dallas.
shit.
Dawn
No
in Dallas.
prayers. Still nervous as hell. The hands won't stop shaking. He's got a commit. That's why he's shaking. I don't know why she's shaking.
We'll go to 15.
264.
He's shaking. I don't know why she's shaking. You guys ever see me audit? You guys ever see me go out on the street and film cops? My hands shake. If I get cold, my hands shake no matter what. But when I film cops and I'm going and taking them on, my hand will shake a little bit. So this cop is saying he's shaking. Didn't I just go down the long history of how black dudes have been killed by cops? Didn't I just show you how all the whites got killed in 1884 for marrying blacks or having relationships with blacks? Don't you know a lot of the lynchings in America throughout the history of our lynching history was when a black guy was accused of being involved with a white woman? This is, I mean, I'm a conservative, y'all. I got my gun right here. Like I'm a conservative. I literally have my firearm next to me. It's right here. I got my gun right here. I'm pretty freaking conservative, you know? Build the wall, baby. I'm all for it. Build the wall. I'm pretty conservative. Not everything's racist. Policing is fundamentally racist. It was created for racism, and now they're using it on all of us, but it was created for you black guys. So you better listen when I tell you, don't be reaching.
Calm down, sir. Hey, calm down.
Hey, step out for me.
Come on.
Face that way.
This way.
Face that way.
Come on. Calm down, sir. Hey, calm down.
Calm down. He's sitting in a car.
Calm
Hey,
down.
step out for me.
Come on.
Face that way.
This way.
Face that way.
Come on.
Just relax.
I'm going to put you in torture cuffs for my safety. That is so freaking morbid.
Man,
Relax.
I am. Can you tell me what's wrong?
Gotta warm for your rest. Come in.
Sir, I'm going to what it is. I promise I'm going to pay that tomorrow.
I know.
The
We don't have a
holidays
choice.
today.
We don't have a choice though, but the judge put a warrant on you. Man.
Oh, what a lie. You have all the discretion in the world, you lying pig.
Sir, if I don't go pay that tomorrow, I will turn myself in myself.
You know how many times we heard that, right?
No, sir, I don't know how many times, but you see where I'm at.
Let's see where you're at.
I will be
I got you.
downtown.
I got you.
No.
Wait.
But I can't get nobody.
I gotta take you.
Steve, check your email. Steve, check your email.
Go,
I just sent
go.
you everything I sell for free, brother.
Take him to my mom's house. Yeah, take him to your house.
All right.
Please, sir.
Do me a favor, ma'am.
It's not going to work.
Do me a favor.
Begging, they love
Roll your
it.
windows up and step out the car for me, okay?
Look at the cops ruining people's lives who are not causing any problems, any damage. They're not, I don't care if they're doing drugs in their car. I don't care. They're not bugging anybody.
I don't want the dog to jump out, so roll your windows up for me.
Check your email, Steve. Terry, check your email.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain everything to you. Step out. I'll explain everything to you. Well, drop your lighter. There you go. Shut
I
your door
got
for
you,
me real
Bruce. I got you,
quick.
man.
Step over here to the front of the car. I'll explain everything to you.
You can explain nothing. You're going to explain away why you get to ruin their
I'm
lives.
trying to have like a roommate tonight, so I'm not really.
We, the people.
I got you. I understand. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't drive down the road if you don't want to be feeling that. So have a seat right there. The reason I got you out of the car is I have a narcotics detection canine. I'm going to run my dog around your car as part of his traffic stop. He's requested me to do that. So I had you roll the windows up so the dogs don't interfere with each other.
Edward, got you, man. 5A cop card coming, dude.
Liven. Come here.
Dawn, got you, man. Dawn, I got you, dude. Check your email. Dawn. Matthew, check your email. Supposed to buy something if you can, Matthew, but that's okay, dude. I got you anyway. Don't worry about it. Goes around, comes around, Matthew. Pay it forward, dude.
Yes. Oh, man. Load. All right, so I'm not saying there's anything in there right now. I'll tell you the way this works, okay? When was the last time anybody has used narcotics in that vehicle? Or had narcotics in that vehicle?
Nobody.
So I'm going to search the car. There's not going to be shake. There's not going to be...
You're not searching my car.
I am searching your car. My dog alerted on the car. It's probable cause to search your car.
Okay, so that's the 2013 case of Florida versus Harris. The 2013 case of Florida versus Harris, if a dog barks, it is probable cause. She can actually be arrested for the dog barking. Once the dog alerts on the car, they can search the car. That is probable cause. What's the definition of arresting in America? No warrant shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation. The dog barked. That's the oath or affirmation. Who did that? The Supreme Court did. The Supreme Court stripped you of your right to be secure in your person, houses, papers, and effects. If the dog barks, which we've now have empirical evidence since 2013 that more than 50% of dog alerts are wrong, empirical data would show that we should get rid of the dog alert thing. But the Supreme Court, they don't want that. The Supreme Court is not your friend. The Supreme Court is the enemy of the people. Just remember that. The Supreme Court said, when you say that, you're touting authoritarianism. You're touting monarchy. We don't elect. So go ahead in the comment section here. Go ahead and list the Supreme Court justices right now. I can list them all, but can anybody list more than one? Can you list more than one? Can anybody list 3 Supreme Court justices right now? Go ahead. List 3 Supreme Court justices. Don't look on the internet. Just list 3 Supreme Court justices right now. Go ahead. You can't. You don't know anything about them. You don't know them at all. What is the one court in America that is guaranteed to look over our constitutional rights, our Bill of Rights? It's the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court was created to make sure that the legislated laws didn't violate our civil liberties, our Bill of Rights. What has the Supreme Court done? The Supreme Court has worked against us year in and year out, starting with the 1789 Judicial Act. It was faulty. It would later be overturned in the 1803 case of Marbury versus Madison, that the Judiciary Act itself was unconstitutional, that it violated the Constitution of 1788. So the Judicial Act of 1789 went through Congress and was passed in 1789. It was unconstitutional in 1803. The U.S. Constitution was finalized in 1788. Bill of Rights written in 1791, ratified in 1793. The Supreme Court passed unconstitutional holdings in 1789. I hate knowing all this stuff. I hate it. I hate that I know all these things. Let's watch some more here. Let's watch some more.
So.
No, he did not.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. That's
Sir,
fine.
you cannot search my vehicle.
So.
You're not searching my car.
I am searching.
The dog barked, honey. Supreme Court said it's constitutional. And I'm so sorry. Let me just give this final caveat here because I got excited. Not only if the dog alerts. So let's say that the dog alerts and the cop searches the car and he doesn't find any drugs. Let's say that happens. Can you still be arrested? Yes or no? Answer. The dog barked. The cops searched but did not find any drugs. Can you still be arrested? Yes or no? Vote in the comments. I want to see if anybody knows the answer. What's up, Robin? How you doing, man? Can the cop still arrest you? The dog barked. He searched the car. He didn't find any drugs. Can you still be arrested? Yes. The dog barking is the probable cause. So what can they do then? No, it's they can't arrest you, Dan. They can arrest you 100%. They can arrest you. Right there on the spot, they can arrest you. The dog barked. The dog barking is the probable cause that there's evidence against you. From there, the cop searches, doesn't find any drugs in the car in the hypothetical situation, and then they impound your car using South Dakota versus Opperman, 1976, where South Dakota versus Opperman, they say that if they impound your car in the 76 holding, that they can inventory your car. And what are the 3 reasons they inventory your car? What are the 3 reasons the Supreme Court gives? Number 1, to make sure they secure property. Number 2, for officer safety. And number 3, to check for contraband or explosives and things like that. So they can inventory your car and it's not searching your car, according to the 1976 case of South Dakota versus Opperman. Who passed that case that said cops can inventory your car and it's not a search? Who was that? That was the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court did that. Doesn't the 4th Amendment say no unreasonable searches or seizures? So if my car doors lock and you're going to impound my car because my headlights don't work, then I can just lock my car and now my person, places, things, and effects are secure in my car. So you don't need to search my car because my car locks. I don't need you to inventory my car for receipts of my items. I just need you to put my car in the impound. But the Supreme Court in 1976, what was going on in 1976? Anybody? We were still in a fight for what? Our civil rights. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Listen, go to my website right now. Get this trifold in your car. I sell it for $30, $9, or I give it to you for free. Invoke your 5th Amendment right. Invoke your 5th Amendment right to remain silent. Do not answer questions. This cop was going to search her car had she done the stop properly. Had she been prepared with her license, registration, proof of insurance, had she been prepared with I invoke my 5th Amendment right, if he had said then, hey, can I search your car? She could have said, sure, you can search my car. And then she could have revoked consent by showing the trifold and showing on camera, if I can give consent, I can revoke consent. It's in your trifold. It's right there. I hate knowing all this. I hate it. I walk around every day pissed off knowing that we have a Supreme Court that works fundamentally against us. Do you know I'm suing lots of cops in lots of states and federal cases? And do you know that I'm losing? Do you know that I'm losing all my cases? Oh, it's because Chille's bad at law. He's bad at being his own lawyer. No, it's not that. It's that when I list off cases for you, whether it be Terry versus Ohio, South Dakota versus Opperman, Florida versus Harris, the federal judges and the Supreme Court judges are working against us. I'm not bad at my cases. We're taking briefs that were submitted in other federal cases, changing a few lines, and resubmitting them, briefs that have won in other cases, and we're losing. They don't want a freedom fighter to go to federal court and win and show everybody else, hey, look at the tens of thousands of people that watch my videos every day. My videos are seen 1 million times a day across 4 different networks. Over 1 million times a day, my videos are seen. They don't want me winning in federal court and showing that you can hold these jackboot thug pigs accountable. She didn't do this right, y'all. She didn't have my trifold. She didn't have her stuff put together. She's the reason why her car got searched. She's the reason why she didn't prepare for being pulled over in America. Now the cop's doing it, but she wasn't prepared. Do we agree on that?
My dog alerted on the car. Probable cause to search your car. So.
No, he did not.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm not going to argue with you. That's
Sir,
right.
you cannot search my vehicle.
If you start arguing and interfere, you're going to.
That's not right. I can tell you, you
No.
cannot search my vehicle. You have no reason. What's your probable cause?
My dog alerted.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Are you a canine?
Stop.
That's it right there. The dog alert. Listen, what I just tell you about Florida versus Harris.
arguing and interfering. You're going to.
I can tell you, you cannot search my. You have no reason. What's your probable cause?
My dog alerted.
There it is. I just told you the law. His dog alerting means you are now a felon. You will be charged with dealing drugs until they search your car with a microscope and find that there's no drugs in it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Are you a canine handler?
Don't make a
Stop.
sound.
Hey, Haley. Haley. Here's the thing.
So you know the difference?
Haley.
I'm not even expecting. You're not a canine handler.
You're not searching my vehicle.
Can you get your
There's
dog?
no probable cause.
Stop. Can you get your dog out of the car for me? Yes, no, maybe, why not?
Can I speak to your supervisor?
She's wrong, though. The Supreme Court said, everybody. The Supreme Court said.
Can you get the dog out of the car for me?
After I speak to your supervisor.
If you obstruct this anymore,
Let me
You're challenging his authority.
explain one thing to you, ma'am. You are not in charge here, okay? Can you please get your
She's not in charge because she wasn't prepared to begin with. When I deal with these pigs, I'm in charge from the moment they interact with me.
dog out so I don't have to?
we're going to call animal control if you don't get dog.
I don't want to hurt the dog.
Yes, you do. You sick pig.
I have my own. I don't want to hurt your dog.
Yes, you
Can
do.
you please get the dog out for me?
I got you, Robert. Check your email, Robert. Everything's coming in the mail right now for free, bro. Love you too, buddy. Thank you.
Sure.
Ernesto, I got you right now, bro.
When your dog is done doing doggy stuff, can I please have you come back to my vehicle?
Ernesto in Tulare. Got you, dude. Mark, check your email. Mark in Tennessee. Everything I sell for free. Thanks for picking up something, Mark. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you. Most of these have been for free today. I don't care, but I do appreciate if someone does purchase something. It means a lot to me. It means that what I do has value. What I do have value anyway. I appreciate it.
How did the dogs alert the vehicle? That's what I'm wondering.
Mr. Poe.
I know the dog barks.
Check your email,
So
Mr.
just
Poe.
like how people are different from each other, every dog is different. All right. I've seen dogs bark. I've seen dogs sit down. I've seen dogs just stare and point.
Right. And since 2013, what we have seen is that over 50% of dog alerts are not positive alerts. That's what else we've seen, Pig. Are you going to explain that to her too? Every dog is different. Yeah, they abuse the dogs. When you see a canine cop, when you see that canine cop, first of all, you should start filming right away. It's on your 5A cop card. It says right away, cop sighted, cop sighting. Start filming immediately. This is your step-by-step tutorial. You see a cop, you spot a cop, you start filming immediately. This is it. So you pull your 5A cop card out, you go, cop sighted. Oh, start filming. Okay, cool. Number 2, cop approaches and says any words to you at all. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Cop approaches you and says any words at all while filming. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Fifth Amendment is unequivocal. Qualified immunity for questioning you. He loses his qualified immunity for questioning you. Cop asks you to exit the vehicle as the passenger. As you exit and you're filming, you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment. I do not agree to searches or seizures. Now, if he's ordering you out of the car, he's using the 1997 case of Maryland versus Wilson that says that the cop has to believe you're armed and presently dangerous to order you out of the car. If he's ordering you out of the car as the passenger, he has his hand on his gun. He believes you're armed and presently a danger to him. Remember that. Touchdown position. Touchdown position. This is how I go. Just like this. You're not me. I'm not you. I can't walk your dog. Your dog will bite me. You're not me. You can't do what I do. We're different. We do different roles. You got a wife? You got kids? You got a boyfriend? You got a child? That's your role. I'm single. I'm a freedom fighter. It's my role to fight them. It's your role to follow the instructions, put your hands in a touchdown position. Right there. Now you can't get shot, especially if you're a minority or you're a poor, big white guy. If you're a large white guy and you're poor, you're just like a black guy. Large white guys equal black guys. If you're a big, poor white guy driving a jalopy, don't have any money, wearing an old t-shirt, you're just like a black guy. Poor, white, large men are the same as black men in the cop's eyes. They can kill you. They can shoot you. They know you're driving a jalopy. You can't afford to fight them in court. They can arrest you. They can tase you. They can. I wish this wasn't true. I wish I was just up here just making shit up, just having a good time, you know? You're seeing it. You're watching it on camera.
Point with their nose. I'm not that dog's handler, so I can't tell you what that dog's alert is. But apparently he alerted, okay?
Sending off some free ones now. Anybody get your order in now if you want one for free. Hit the word, go to the inquiry form.
Tail light.
Okay, but that's what you pulled me over for.
Correct.
So how does this have to do with a tail light?
Well, his dog did a free air sniff and it alerted to the presence of narcotics to your vehicle. If there's no narcotics in there, you have nothing to worry about.
I'm just asking, but I'm just saying it. I just don't understand how that has to do with you having a tail light.
Andrew, got you
While
right
I
now.
was doing my traffic stop, dog did a free air sniff.
So I'm blanking on it right now because I got all these cases on my wall. But the free air sniff, what does that case come from? Was it? I can't remember the case. It wasn't Hensley. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it. I'll have the case for you by the end of this live stream. So the free air sniff started at the airport, and when a dog sniffed a guy's luggage and they smelled drugs in the luggage, then it went to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court said it's not an unreasonable search or seizure because the dog is only searching for illegal drugs. So if there's an illegal drug, well, then you have the illegal products. You're being secure in your person, houses, papers, and effects isn't as relevant as the dog was just walking around in a public space, smelled illegal drugs. And so that's why we can do what's called a free air sniff. It's a Supreme Court case. I'll have it for you in about 5 minutes here. My brain will grab it. Just give me 2 seconds.
What's your reason for bringing the dog out?
I do it whenever I pull people out.
That's going to be the 1973 case of Schleck. No, that's the questioning. God dang it.
And I feel like I need
There's no
to.
reason, that's fine. There's no reason for you to have to pull a dog out and search my freaking vehicle.
Okay, like I said, if there's no narcotics in there, then you have nothing to worry about.
Just do whatever you want just because you're an officer.
No, they can.
Pull me over for a tail light.
They can. They can do whatever they want.
I did pull you over for a tail light. Yeah, that's correct.
Ray, I got your order. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
I'm not worried about it, but you pulled me over for a tail light. And that's what I'm irritated about.
Oh, honey, this is the beginning of your irritation. He's going to arrest you.
Miss, I need you to stay over here. I need you to stay right here. Well, pull it back over here.
Levi, check your email. Sent you everything for free, dude.
No probable cause of bringing the dog out and searching my vehicle.
I don't need probable cause to have the dog come out.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I had an officer in my family.
We can run a dog around any vehicle we want to as long as it's part of a traffic stop. We don't have to have probable cause for that.
He's right. Who did that to us? The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court did.
Sorry.
Nathan S. I sent you everything for free, bro. Check your email. Trying to get all these free ones out right now.
No, not right now.
Dale S. I got you.
Yeah, in a minute.
Don't worry about it, Dale. I got you.
Excuse me, man. Can I get you to go to the front, please?
Don Wood, got you, brother.
Pulling me.
Amy, I got you. Amy 007, I got you. They're going to torture cuff her in a second.
Okay.
It's not my bag, darling.
Okay. Whoa. What's your dog? Quick.
Andre Kerr.
All right.
What are you?
Want to hold this dog for me real quick?
What are you grabbing me for?
Because I'm about to put you in handcuffs.
That's not.
There it is. There it is. She's going in torture cuffs, y'all. There it is. So this is going to be Maryland versus Pringle. So the case for this, what year was Maryland versus Pringle? Was it 2003? Maryland versus Pringle. Was it Maryland versus Pringle was 2003. I was correct about that. So in the case called Maryland versus Pringle in 2003, the Mr. Pringle was sitting in the passenger seat of the front seat. They found narcotics, they found drugs in the back panel of the back seat where Mr. Pringle was not sitting. 2003 Maryland versus Pringle. And so in Maryland versus Pringle, the Supreme Court said that if they find any drugs in the car and you're in the car, that's probable cause to arrest you and even make the assumption and charge you that those drugs are yours. Who did that to us? The Supreme Court did. I'm literally about to teach constitutional law scholar. There's just so much to put on the wall. I'm looking at a wall with hundreds of cases on it, hundreds of figureheads, hundreds of different Supreme Court rulings and holdings. And I'm looking at it here. And the reason why all these cases are flowing out of my brain so freely is because as I put the cases on the wall, the memories come back. So Maryland versus Pringle, 2003. Which was the Rehnquist court from 1986 until 2005. So the William Rehnquist court, the Burger court, Warren Burger court, the Roberts court from 2005 until now, and the Earl Warren court from 1953 to 1969. The last four Supreme Courts have completely decimated freedom in America. Who did it to us? The Supreme Court did. The Supreme Court did. So if you get into a car and you know that someone in that car has some sort of something in their pocket or anywhere in the car, Maryland versus Pringle 2003 says that if you're in the car and it's not found on the person who has those chemicals, it's probable cause that you are the person who had those chemicals. Every person in the car can be charged with that probable cause standard from the 2003 case of Maryland versus Pringle. So if they found any sort of chemicals in her car, then they can arrest her using the 2003 case of Maryland versus Pringle.
My stuff. That's not my stuff.
Open the car.
That's not mine.
You're gonna get more charges.
That's not
And there it is. If you object to being arrested, if you object to being put in torture cuffs, if you object that you're arrested and those chemicals are not yours, you're going to get more charges now. And who upholds that? Who does that? If you get more charges charged against you, okay? And this is going to be the 2019 case of Bartlett versus Nivens. Bartlett versus Nivens is where Bartlett was assaulted by the cop Nivens in a big open field where they have this big open party in Alaska every year. And everybody brings their kegs and their bongs and everybody sits around and they drink and they smoke. And this is what happens. And in 2019, when Nivens, a pig on the scene, was harassing a young kid and giving him a hard time, Bartlett stepped up and said, "Hey, Nivens, you're being a pig." Bartlett was correct. Bartlett and Nivens had a physical interaction where he resisted police. Even though Bartlett was correct, and even though Nivens had violated his rights, the Supreme Court found in the favor of Nivens because Bartlett had resisted. Who did that to us? The Supreme Court did. It's the Supreme Court, scholar. It's the Supreme Court working against you and I constantly. Yeah. You guys got to hurry, man. I got to end this live pretty soon because I got to work on Constitutional Law Scholar. I'm going to get Constitutional Law Scholar out. I mean, I think I've shown you guys. I can show you a little bit here. Let me see if I can get a. Let me just see if I can get a video real quick, and I'll just show you guys what I'm looking at, just so everybody can see it. I'm going to make a video real fast so you guys can see. I keep looking at the wall. I know you guys probably aren't privy to what I'm looking at here. And so this is Constitutional Law Scholar right here. There's your amendments right here. And I'm finally getting the figureheads up there. So right here, these are all the Supreme Court cases that if they're in blue, it's literal Supreme Court cases that were crafted for cops to be able to charge us and ruin us. If it's in yellow, it's a historical Supreme Court case. If it's in white, that case was for the people. So here, let me give you guys a preview of this. So remember what I said. If it's in blue, it's for cops. If it's in yellow, it's historical. If it's in white, it's for the people. This is what the Supreme Court has done to us. And those are the case briefs all tacked along the wall. This is what the Supreme Court has done to us. If it's in blue, it's a police law that favors the police and strips us of our rights. If it's in white, that one favors the people and upholds our rights. How many cases are blue compared to white? 5 to 1, 6 to 1. Hurry up, you guys. Get to my website right now. I only have a limited amount of time. My assistant is here right now to start Constitutional Law Scholar. Give me 15 minutes and we will begin. I'm going to finish Constitutional Law Scholar. I'm going to get this out and get this taught to you guys. I mean, you guys need to see how bad this is.
Stop.
That's his thing. That's not
Stop.
mine.
We'll figure it all out.
In a narcotics investigation, we'll see what he says about it.
That's not mine. That's not
184.
Got you, Ray.
What?
JR.
We have
JR.
one more unit, 10-8.
Yeah, we're 10-4. We got a adult female. Adult male 10 to the
Hold on. Stop. Stop. I'm trying.
Maybe the cuffs hurt. You think maybe the torture cuffs hurt?
Stop.
Look what it already did to her wrist. She's got, those are rubber bands she has on her wrist right there. And he's got a blue striped flag on his wrist.
Hold on. Stop.
The cuffs are hurting.
Stop. I'm trying to adjust your cuffs.
Silly.
Stop moving.
Oh, she's silly, is she?
Stop moving.
Itty bitty, they're not tight. He's fixing it. He's trying to fix it. The more you move around,
They're not tight. What do I always say to these pigs? Let me put them on you. Let's me decide if they're tight or not.
Moving.
you are moving. I'm watching.
Stop.
How much rope have you done tonight, by the way?
I don't do dope.
Stop moving.
Wow.
Did you find anything in my shit? No, the fuck you did.
You're the driver of the car. It's your car.
There it is. Maryland versus Pringle, 2003.
That's his stuff.
It's in your car. Possession's on his.
I picked him up. I'm not supposed to know what he has in his stuff.
See what it says. Hopefully he says it's his.
Ask him. It's not mine.
Have a seat.
It's not mine, sir.
Have a seat for me.
So if we go back to right here,
Any weapons in the car?
On May 30th,
let me show you guys
2023,
something.
an
Let's go
officer
back
conducted
here.
a traffic
Let me show
stop
you
on a
something
vehicle
here.
for a missing taillight.
How you doing? Hey, I'm Deputy Young. The reason I'm pulling you over is because you only got one tail light working right now, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, can I get
She answered, yes, sir. Why'd she answer him?
your license, registration, proof of insurance?
So her stuff's not put together here. We've already.
Is this the puppy back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this the puppy back there? Why are you pretending like this guy's your friend? You immediately invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You don't sit there and have a back and forth with pigs. They're trying to arrest you. They're trying to arrest these people. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that they're trying to arrest these people in the car. Put a 1 in the chat if you know for a fact they're trying to arrest her. They're trying to arrest him.
Any weapons in the car you know about? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Why is she answering that question? It says right here on your trifold. It says, don't ask me, 5th one down, if I have a gun. The cops have created that you have to tell them if you have a CCW. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. The concealed carry weapons permit does not trump my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And if it does, it's unconstitutional because of the 1803 case of Marbury versus Madison that ruled the 1789 Judiciary Act was unconstitutional. The same thing for concealed carry weapons. You don't have to tell the cop that you have a concealed carry weapon. You don't have to tell the cop you have a gun on you. You have a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. There's no secret agreement you sign when you get a concealed carry that you wipe away your fundamental constitutional rights. That's bullshit that the cops made up in the 60s to do what? To disarm the Black Panthers. I wish I didn't know this stuff. I really wish I had no idea. I wish I was living in ignorance. I really do. I wish I was just so dumb. I wish I was like, man, I don't know anything about the 1911 Sullivan Act. What's the 1911 Sullivan Act? The 1911 Sullivan Act was, remember I told you about those lynchings that were so bad after 1883, 1889, 1890, 1899 lynchings are so terrible. They're lynching people left and right. First, they lynched the whites who married the blacks, and then they went after the blacks and lynched the blacks through the 1890s. And that's where you're going to have, I believe, Grover Cleveland's going to be president 1896, and then again in 1896, and again in 1894. He's going to carry the presidency 2 times during that time period. In 1886 and 1892 was Grover Cleveland's 2 terms as president. And during those 2 terms as president, lynchings were never worse. So why were lynchings so bad? Because the Supreme Court said that interracial marriage was illegal. The Supreme Court said they're the highest court in the land. You should respect the Supreme Court.
Where you coming from?
Picking me up when we going in the room.
Okay. You have ID on you, sir?
Why did he answer that question?
I might have.
Back up to the point where I stopped recording.
Pulling me.
That's not how you train your dog.
He's trying to fix it. The more you move around,
Stop moving.
you are moving. I'm watching.
Stop.
How much dope have you done tonight, by the way?
How much dope have you done tonight? Look at these pigs ruining people's lives when they weren't hurting anybody. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. The cops are not solving the drug epidemic. The cops are not solving the drug epidemic by arresting these 2 people. They're not solving anything. Nothing's being cured here. They're not making the world a better place today by arresting these 2 people. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. They're not solving anything. They're not making America safer. They're not saving anybody's life. They're literally just being parasites, making money to arrest people arbitrarily. You could arrest anybody at any time. I mean, what if I got weed? Am I arrested? Now I get arrested for weed now too? V Boyer, what's going on, V Boyer? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute. How's it going over there, huh? Nice to see you. Rocky Marciano. She's not on drugs. Well, I don't know if she's on drugs or not, but they're arbitrarily XXGO. I got you tonight. I'm going to send you shoot me a text, XXGO, so I have your phone number. I'm doing a fundraiser tonight for XXGO. It's a $500 fundraiser, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a $500 fundraiser tonight for XXGO, who was arrested wrongfully for holding a sign. I'm going to crowdfund that. I need 25 folks with $20 a piece. Tonight at 7 p.m., I need 25 boys and girls with $20 a piece that we can send over to XXGO. I crowdfund for people all the time. This is a regular thing on my channel, and I raise the money for people who get wrongfully arrested, and then they get taxed hundreds of dollars. Most people can handle $500. It whacks you, though. $500 whacks me. Does it whack you? Put a 1 in the chat if I took $500 out of your bank account, if you'd be like, ooh, God, that's a lot of money to take out of my bank account. Put a 1 in the chat if $500 coming out of your bank account would make you go, ooh, that hurts. That hurts. Hey, Chille, I love you, buddy, but Mr. Waldo Baldo, $500 whacks me. For me, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. $500, a lot of money. So we're doing a fundraiser tonight for XXGO. Let me check my list here and see if anybody ordered anything. I'm going to send you guys everything I sell for free during this live stream, as I promised you that I would. I think Mr. Witten, you were the last one. And then Ray A, check your email, brother. I'm popping your email over right now. Here it is, Ray and Reno. Hey, do me a favor, Ray. Get out there in Reno and record those jackboot thug pigs. Jen, I just got your email for some free stuff. Give me 1 second. I'll send you everything I sell for free. I just got that to Ray just now. Got you, Jen. This is Jen, disabled firefighter. Jen, I'd love to hear your stories about the amazing EMTs. or the amazing pigs you worked with. Because there's some pretty amazing EMTs, but okay, Jen, retired EMT. I just sent you everything I sell for free. Check your email. Check your email real quick, if you would, please. Yeah, that's what's going on, Joy. That's what's going on. That is what's actually going on right now. If you guys order anything from my site during this live stream, if you go to deletelaws.com, if you want anything from my site, if you can afford something, great. But if you can't, I'll still give it to you. So it really matters that you have the material. You know, I say this every time I do this. You know, I sell this thing for $9. You can print it home. I sell it for $30 that you can buy. It comes with this super, super fancy broccoli wad rubber band. But I get 30 orders a day, you know? So your $9 or $30, it's not going to make or break me. You not having the material in your car, you not following my instructions, you not having your license, registration, and proof of insurance ready to go, it will break you. You'll end up in jail. You could end up in jail. If you don't have the materials on you and you don't follow the process I'm teaching, remember, cops follow a very specific process, step by step. He said, my dog, what did he say? The dog alerted, that's probable cause. He's following Florida versus Harris. He said, my dog did a free air sniff. I still can't get that Supreme Court case in my head. It'll pop in as soon as we hang up. And he said, my dog did a free air sniff, which the Supreme Court said is perfectly legal. So he's following a procedure. And then he says, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Their policy and procedures to put you in torture cuffs. So if they have a very specific policy and procedure they follow every day to arrest you and ruin you, then shouldn't you follow a very specific policy and procedure to make sure that the government doesn't ruin your life, that your car doesn't get impounded, your dog doesn't get put in the pound, that your loved one doesn't go to jail, that you don't get charged with multiple felonies? Shouldn't you follow the same rigid set of policies and procedures that the cops are doing to make sure they can arrest you? Shouldn't you have the exact same thing put in place for yourself? And that's what I've done. There it is. U.S. versus place. That's right. It was, thank you. It was U.S. versus place. And then there's going to be an extension of the United States versus place. And I believe, I can't see because the lights are in my face, but there's an extension of United States versus place. There's another case that continued United States versus place. It wasn't Mendenhall. Was it? I'm so sorry. I apologize. Anyway, listen, you know, you got to get my stuff in your car. You have to have it. You have to have your phone on you at all times. Let me drop the link for this video down so you can watch how they treat these people, because my assistant is here and we are going to finish Constitutional Law Scholar and I'm going to start teaching this bad chicken. I've been working on this for a really long time. V Boyer knows I started everything I started originally to get this studio done and get Constitutional Law Scholar taught to you guys. Yeah, United States versus place. It's a free air sniff. What year was that case? I believe it was U.S. versus place. Was it 70s? What year was United States versus place? What year was that case? Anybody? Oh, you don't, James? What's your order number, brother? Did you send me an inquiry for a free one? Because I got about 100 free ones ready to go out, but I don't know your order number, James. Let me check here and see what we got. Let me see what we got, James. Let me check orders real quick and just see if your order came through when I was just bloviating just now. Did you order just recently, James? Because I'll make sure you get your stuff, dude. I will not skip you. I got Bob and then Christopher. Christopher put a free one in. That's okay. So I got Bob's order and then Christopher was an inquiry form. So I'll send you everything. I don't have you in here. I don't see it in here anyway. There's Ray right there. I should have Ray. Let me just see. I want to make sure that I want to make sure I keep my word here, even if it takes me a few more minutes. So there's that one. And then there's Ray in Reno. I sent you already to Ray, I'm pretty sure. And then that gentleman's name was what? And he said he didn't get it. Okay, let me just double check the stream here. Did you have an order number for me? If you emailed me, it'll just take a second because I've got about 100. What, oh, was it 83? United States versus Place was 83, Dawn? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Reach out to me, Dawn, and I'll send you everything I sell for free. I just want to, 1983 again. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. In reference to the trifold, this one was, oh, Mike, you sent me a new address, didn't you? Mike, text me because I have one here, Mike. I'm just going to send you this one, Mike. I'm just going to send you this one myself from Las Vegas. So Mike, just text me. You have my number. We've been in touch for a very long time. So Mike, at National Radio, just reach out to me and I'll send you mine, because remember you put the wrong address and I sent the information to the factory, but then they didn't reply on that. So maybe they sent your trifold off to the wrong address. Either way, Mike, I'm going to cover it myself and I'll make sure that you get your trifold 100%. Oh, is that right? SWE Observer said the decision in Florida versus Harris holding, when subject to challenge by the defendants, the police provide evidence of a drug sniffing dog's satisfactory performance in a certificate or training program. So what SWE Observer is explaining here was that the big argument by the female Supreme Court justice, she was a conservative too, real cop sucker. She was on the court the same time Ginsburg was. And what she was really fighting for was to say that, the dog has to be certified that it can do a sniff and drugs. And it was the dissenting opinion by Elena Kagan. She wrote for I'm sorry. So Florida versus Harris was the unanimous decision, and unanimously the Supreme Court. Let me show you what I'm looking at real quick so you guys can see it. So just so everybody's on the same page here. Sorry, I'm trying to get to Constitutional Law Scholar right now, but I don't want to leave this as we are behind here. So this was the 2013 case right here, Florida versus Harris. Let me see what you guys are looking at. I'll open this bad chicken big. We'll get through this one, then I'll get the flock out of here. And this one here, this is the Roberts Court. The state of Florida charged Clayton Harris, a black guy. Most of the Supreme Court cases, this is the other disappointing thing. Most of the Supreme Court cases that we will cover, the case is lost by a black guy. Most cases that they strip away our fundamental rights and give our rights to the cops, a black guy loses the case. And this is no different here. Clayton Harris was a black man in Florida. So the state of Florida charged Clayton Harris with possession of pseudoephedrine, which intent to manufacture methamphetamine. At trial, Harris moved to suppress evidence obtained during a warrantless search of his car. Police searched the car during a traffic stop for expired registration when a drug detection alerted the officer. The dog was trained to detect several types of illegal substances, but not pseudoephedrine. How do you say it? During the search, the officer found over 200 loose pills and other supplies for making methamphetamines. Harris argued that the dog's alert was false and did not provide probable cause for a search. The trial court denied Harris's motion, holding that the totality of the circumstances, that's the 1981 case of Cortez versus United States, an extension of Terry in 1968, and indicated that there was probable cause to conduct the search. The First Court of Appeal affirmed, but the Florida Supreme Court reversed, holding that the state did not prove the dog's reliability in drug detection sufficiency to show probable cause. So what did we see here? We saw that the case, he submitted that it was an illegal search. The trial court said, no, we're not going to do it. The appellate court did it. They said, no, we're not going to say it's an illegal search. The Florida Supreme Court takes a look at it and says, you know what? No. This was an illegal search. What do you think the Supreme Court does? The Supreme Court is going to overrule the Florida court. Question: Does a drug detection dog's alert to the exterior of a vehicle provide officer with probable cause to conduct a warrantless search of the interior vehicle? So in a unanimous decision from Ginsburg, Sotomayor, Kagan, Breyer, Kennedy, Roberts, Scalia, Alito, Thomas, yes, you bet. Elena Kagan, writing for unanimous court, reversed the Florida Supreme Court, overruled them, and said the United States court rejected the lower court's rigid requirement that police officers show evidence of a drug's reliability in the field to prove probable cause. Probable cause is a flexible common sense test that takes the totality of circumstances into account. No. Probable cause is a flexible common sense test. No, it's not. I don't care what bastardized version of moral interpretude of what despotism, of what a tyrannical government looks like. I don't care how you try to square the meaning of words. Probable cause is not a flexible term. Probable cause is what you can be arrested for. Probable cause is when you have broken the law. Probable cause is not a flexible, common sense term that takes the totality of circumstances into account. No, it is not. I'm a constitutional law scholar. That's a fucking lie. That is a lie. That is a fucking lie. Probable cause is when you have broken the law and it is plain as day that you have broken the law. It is not a flexible, common sense, totality of circumstances test. No, it's not. That is not fucking true. That is not true. It is not a flexible totality of circumstances thing. It is not. It's a fucking lie. It's a lie. They're lying right here in black and white. This is from Cornell University. This website is sponsored. Oyez right here. This is the name, oyez.org. This website, Oyez. This is created by Cornell University students, by Cornell University grants. Cornell University makes oyez.org. They're writing in there to people, to you, to people who are going to read it, that probable cause is a flexible kind of wishy-washy kind of thing. Take the total circumstances of the case. That is not true. That's a lie. Let me tell you where the term probable cause comes from. It comes from the Fourth Amendment. The Fourth Amendment is the right, can't see it on this one, can't see it, it's on the bottom of the poster. The Fourth Amendment is the right of the people to be secure in their person, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. And no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. That's your Fourth Amendment. Where does it say that it's a, totality of circumstances kind of thing? Where does officer safety come into that? Never heard of it. I've read the Constitution. I've read the Bill of Rights. I understand the founding documents that created them, going all the way back to the Magna Carta. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? I mean, how can I help you if the institutions of America are lying to you? If the institutions of America are telling you things that are fundamentally untrue, that are fundamentally not factual? Probable cause is a flexible common sense test that takes the totality circumstances into account? No, it's not. That is not what probable cause is. That has never been probable cause. I don't know how in the hell that's even written down on a university's page, that Cornell University put that there. That's not true. They're lying to you. It's misinformation. It's a misinformation system. They're lying to you. I'm sorry I got so mad. I'm sorry. I apologize. They're lying. My fake teeth almost flew out of my mouth. They're lying. They're lying. I'm pissed. I got to calm down. Gio, I'll see you tonight for your fundraiser, man. I'll see you tonight, Gio. XX Gio's got to take off. Thanks for coming, XX. I'll see you tonight. I need 25 people with $20 tonight. I need 25 people with $20. I need 24 because Alan Hub already sent in money for you, XX Gio. Alan Hub already donated the moment I said I was doing a fundraiser for you. Was it 20 or 40? I'll check my Zelle. Could have been 220s. Might have been 40. I know it's at least 20. So I know Alan Hub already donated to you. Do you feel like the cops peel back the blindfold on Lady Justice? Yeah, they're freaking lying. Excuse my language. This is a lie. This is a total lie. A probable cause hearing for a dog alert should proceed like any other. So let me keep reading this to you guys so you guys truly understand. So it says I'm just below the line that's highlighted here. It says a probable cause hearing for dog alert should proceed like any other while you're in jail. They skipped that part though. It's not in there. A probable cause hearing should proceed. So the dog barked and that's probable cause. And now they need to have a hearing, but you get arrested. You're put in torture cuffs and you're taken to jail while they have that probable cause hearing, allowing each side to make their best case with all evidence available. The record in this case supported the trial court's determination that police had probable cause to search Harris's car. Just so pissed, dude. I'm just so pissed off. A few people got orders in. Let me send you guys your free stuff. I'm going to send it to you right now. I got it. I'll be on at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. So that's in just over 3 hours. Just over 3 hours. I'll be back live tonight. I need 25 people with $20 to raise the $500 for this guy who was arrested for no reason. And I'm going to send the money directly to him tonight. As soon as I raise the money, you guys will see it go from my pay app to XXGO's pay app. So that'll happen tonight. Oh, you got everything? Right on. There's hey, Joe, thanks. I got everything. JH. Nice. Thanks, JH. I'm glad you got everything. All right. I got to get the flock out of here before I have an aneurysm. They're lying. They're sitting there lying. That's a lie. That's a lie. Probable cause is a flexible common sense test. No, it's not. No, it's not. Probable cause is black and white. It's not flexible. It's not common sense. Probable cause is where you've broken the law. That's a lie. That's I got to get the flock out of here. If you guys ordered anything, make sure you email me your order number. If you did it during the live stream, I'm going to send you everything I sell for free. Thank you guys for coming. Make sure you guys get that 5A cop card. I only got 1,000 of them and we've sold about 200. So they're going to, as soon as I have that card in my hand, oh man, they are going to sell out. They are going to sell out. I got to get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys on the next one. Sorry, I lost my cool, man, but they're freaking lying to you. That's a lie. That's a lie. Probable cause is not a flexible common sense test. No, it's not. That's not what probable cause is. Later, Gators. It's not.